are those old men? Oh, there they are. They're practicing their fast run. My goodness. And their laundry is freezing. Old brown bed sheets. Oh, there he is.
Perhaps we could take the day off and just lounge around. I am joking, of course. Maybe.
That sounds like a really good thing to do, by the way. I'm not kidding. I love lounging around. Lounging around is awesome. But let's finish this and then we'll take a couple of days. Maybe a week. Maybe a month.
Alduin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him?
Nope. Well, yes. But he escaped. I need to find his portal to Sovngarde.
I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle.
I need your help. I have to capture a dragon.
We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice.
I'm gonna worry about the dragon. Can you help me stop the war?
You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs.
Honestly, wouldn't that be easy? Hey, can you just help me stop the war? Jarl Balgruf won't help me while the war rages.
I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help.
Both sides respect the Greybeards. I believe they will listen.
Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us.
Everybody will remember you. Okay?
Breath and focus.
Okay, breath and focus it is. Lydia, what are you praying to? Is there something I should know? So...
How are you doing, my friend?
I am a little bit discombobulated because now we have to talk to all these people that probably don't want to talk to us, and they're going to be offering us quests, and then there's going to be more quests to do, and things will just keep going on and on. But I guess in the end it's okay.
I'm thinking the snow is pretty.
It's always pretty. Snow falls, each flake in its place.
Okay then.
Mm-hmm. What are y'all doing? Do I want to know? No, I don't think so. You people are just amazing. Oh, we left our horses here. And yes, what we have to do is go find another horse. Wait a minute. Oh yes, everything is right. We had 3 horses, Inigo's horses in his pocket. I have mine, and then there's one more, and then the cow died. Okay, so let's see if we can find a horse. And then we need to harvest all the blood. Oof. Which one is this one? Yep. Okay, so this is that. Oh, this is the razor one. Ooh, I have this one. We could go speak. We could go speak to Quintus Navali. All these things to do. Dark Brotherhood, Dawnguard, Solstheim, miscellaneous. I wonder what this was all about. I got all the journals. Well, first things first. This is the first quest, so we will do this one. And for that, we will have to go to... Which one is closer? Well, we'll go here first. See if they have an extra horse. Nighttime again. What time is it? Oh,
Have you visited Rorikstead lately? No matter how harsh the winter, the crops that grow there never falter.
oh, so this location makes you think about Rorikstead. Okay. I don't think they have a horse for sale, though. I already bought one. Well, while we're here,
Yes, my lady?
we'll just go up and talk to General what's his name. If I can find the road. Oh boy. Just to think though, this is the way it used to be. In the olden days. If you didn't have lights, this is all you saw if you were traveling at night. You had your little torch. See, I'm doing pretty well. I can see. You're blocking the road. Yes, thank you. I'm in dire need of some torches.
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many times you...
If you want rumors, you should talk to Corpulus.
You might want to rethink that. You're missing out on some wonderful opportunities working in there.
Okay, this
Heard
is
they're
where
reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
Let's see, do I look kind of ridiculous with this thing on my head. Okay, now I'm respectful. I wish to enter.
I've got a little work if you're interested.
Ooh, ominous blue lights.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
Jarl Balgruuf.
Balgruuf refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in his city. On the other hand, he also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claim.
Well, if he wants to stand outside the protection of the Empire, fine. Let Ulfric pillage his city.
General,
You people and your damn Jarls.
sir, you can't force the Lord to accept help he hasn't asked for.
If Ulfric's making a move for Whiterun, then we need to be there to stop him. Draft another letter with the usual platitudes, but this time share some of your intelligence regarding Ulfric's plans. Embellish if you have to. We'll let it seem like it's his idea.
Yes, sir.
You Nords and your bloody sense of honor.
Sir.
Are you people done leaning over the table like you're important? I have something to say. Can you stop so I can say something to you?
Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle? Do you have some reason to be here, citizen?
Yes. I have a message from the Greybeards.
The Greybeards? What do those old hermits want with me?
They're convening a peace council at High Hrothgar.
Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor.
We need a truce until the dragon menace is dealt with.
They are getting to be a problem. But I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons.
Well, right at this moment, the dragons are a bigger problem than the Stormcloaks.
I'll be the judge of that. Besides, by all reports, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as much as we are from these dragon attacks.
The Empire cannot afford to snub the Greybeards. Or the Dragonborn, for that matter.
You may have a point. I'm always surprised by how seriously the Nords take these things.
So you're gonna come?
Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do.
I need some torches. Who's eating in the corner? Lydia? Do you have old crusty bread over there? Anybody have any torches? I need some torches. Oh, look here. Do you have a torch I can take? I'm not going to take yours. That would be rude. And now I just walked off into a completely wrong direction because I thought I was going to be able to make a torch over here in this little shop. It's too dark and I can't see and nobody else can see. Oof. And with my luck,
High King Torig's death has turned the whole town on its head.
I don't see any people on their heads. Aha. I believe I may be able to either... Do I make it here or do I make it on this thing? Of course, all my dwarven oil and my firewood. Ooh, if I could find some firewood from somewhere. Where can I get firewood from? Is this firewood? It looks like firewood, but I can't take it. Inigo, do you have any firewood?
Everyone knows General
My
Tullius
nose
wields
enjoys
real
this
power
place.
in solitude.
Are we here for business, pleasure, or both?
Both, if that's what you would like.
The city sleeps, but we do not. What are we up to, my friend?
Do you have any firewood?
What are we trading?
You don't. It's okay though, I'm not gonna take your torches.
Let us go.
Hey,
What can I do for you?
did I give you some of my firewood earlier?
What do you need to take?
I did not. You have 5 torches though. Thank you. I'll give you something else. Like these troll pelts.
Let's go.
Of course, now I don't have them in the... No, I don't have them in the thing. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Ah, perfect. Now we just need to go and quickly talk to the... Go to Inigo's least favorite city. Down here. Ah, Palace of the Kings. We'll do that real quick. We'll just get the meeting out of the way, get that taken care of, and then we can start living.
Algrith won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torig.
Torig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Galmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breath. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
Oh, your words give voice.
Yes, my lady?
We all feel, Ulfric. And that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
Galmar thinks we should double our men in the Reach.
A reasonable strategy.
And you, Yorleaf?
Well, sir, the hold of Falkreath is fairly vulnerable, and blocks the only road from Cyrodiil.
A good point, old friend.
To be sure, my lord, I am not skilled in the arts of war or military tactics.
But you're able to see the hold in the parts, and for that I'm grateful.
As you wish, sir.
Can I get a word in? First of all, I love those shoes. I used to have slippers like that. They were like paws, and they had claws on them. Hi. I'm just gonna sit on your knee here for a second.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons.
I am
Do I
not
know
foolish. I have a message from the Greybeards, and you may remember my face.
It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want?
And you know what? No, you do not know my face, because I was not on the carriage. I woke up in the middle of nowhere not knowing what was going on. They want to negotiate a truce until the dragon menace is dealt with. And cold shoulders.
I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course. And the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there.
He already agreed to attend.
Good. We still hold half of Skyrim despite everything the Empire could throw at us. I doubt the Empire has the stomach for much more bloodletting.
So you're gonna show up?
Yes. I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs.
And you are not going to appear weak with this many layers and these totally adorable paw, feet, whatever it is that you got going on. I guess the more layers you have on in Skyrim, the more important you are. Should I layer up? Galmar Stonefist? Oh, Inigo. Hey.
What is on your mind?
Do you have any thoughts in this windy place?
I'm wondering why we are here.
We're getting this layered up guy to come to the Greybeards with us because we have to talk to them. Oh, look. A sweet roll. I can't even take it, it's stealable. Oof. Okay, let's go. Let's go have the little meeting. Okay, and now... Is everybody here? Everybody is here.
I do not like it here.
I know you don't, I'm sorry. We'll get out of here as soon as possible. Arngir. Okay, we'll talk to Arngir real quick. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get this thing started. Let's get it over with. I don't like it any more than any of y'all.
Are you ready for negotiations? I am honored to be present at such a historic occasion.
Me too.
I hope this will be a mutually beneficial exchange.
Usually this helps. Let's see what I can give you. Nope.
Now is a
Didn't
time
help.
for diplomacy. Try to keep the shouting to a minimum. Good luck, my friend.
I'm gonna be as peaceful and quiet as I can. Hello?
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters.
It'll be alright.
Peace? I doubt it. They may put their weapons down for a moment, but only to gather strength for the next bloodletting. They are not yet tired of war. Far from it. You know the ancient Nord word for war? Season unending. And so it has proved. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
He looks pissed at me, like he's... Like, I don't even want to look at you, I'm so upset. Which way do I have to go? Over this way.
So, Arngeir, is it? You know why we're here.
Ooh.
Are you going to let us in or not?
You are not invited here. You are not welcome here.
We have as much right to be at this council as all of you. More, actually, since we were the ones that put the Dragonborn on this path.
Were you? Hubris of the Blades truly knows no bounds.
If it were up to you, the Dragonborn would sit dreaming on this mountain doing nothing.
Delphine, we're not here to rehearse old grudges. The matter at hand is urgent. Alduin must be stopped. You wouldn't have called this council if you didn't agree. We know a great deal about the situation and the threat that Alduin poses to us all. You need us here if you want this council to succeed.
Very well. You may enter.
Okay, I didn't remember this one.
You want to talk?
Oh, I thought maybe you had some thoughts.
Let us go.
Okay, let's go and take our seats and be all important. Right, where's the entrance? Aha. I have arrived.
Why delay? Please, take your seat so that we can begin.
Which one's mine? Which one's my seat? Ellen, when? Okay, over there. Excuse me. Hello?
We all wait upon you, Dragonborn.
I'm not going to run. I'm not going to be rude.
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin.
Okay.
I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Hear, hear.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard, the nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that. Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do.
You're right. The White Gold Concordant sounds like an alcoholic beverage.
I'm glad we agree on this.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace.
There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to
We're here
resist.
arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
Want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth.
You can have Winterhold, because I am never giving Riften to Maven Blackbriar. Never.
In exchange for Markarth, the source of most of Skyrim's silver. Hardly. Riften seems like a better choice to me. Well fortified, easily resupplied from across Lake Honric, plus all the mead we can drink.
No.
Not enough to outweigh the loss of Markarth. With the Reach in enemy hands, our whole position in Solitude would be threatened.
You asked for my opinion, I gave it to you. I'm not giving Riften to Maven Blackbriar.
Fair enough. I was hoping you could put aside your loyalties for the greater good, but I see you're firmly in Ulfric's camp. Still, Winterhold would allow us to directly threaten the rebel supply lines out of Windhelm. Better than nothing, I suppose. But Ulfric will need to offer a lot more if he wants me to give up Markarth without a fight.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk of good faith.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn.
Oh,
I
shush.
accepted your invitation on trust in your good name. But it seems you intend to favor Ulfric. I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your pitiless agreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Shores, bones, where will these demands end?
I'm listening.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for your butchery at...
All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say?
I don't even know what happened at Karthwasten. Karthwasten?
I should have known better than to expect you to give us a fair hearing. Once again, the Empire takes the blame for the crimes of others. You know I can't agree to these terms. The Emperor would repudiate this treaty and I would be recalled.
You see what talking to them gets us?
Out with it then.
We want the Pale returned to Imperial control. The traitor Skull the Elder will be replaced with a more loyal candidate.
What next, Talius? Shall I just hand over all of Skyrim?
I guess I have no choice but to let the Dragonborn decide, although I'm starting to doubt your fairness. So, Dragonborn, what do you say?
Well, my main goal was to not give you Riften, because that's Inigo's favorite town, and I'm not having a person like Maven Blackbriar run that city. She is horrible, I don't like her, but this is just me thinking out loud, so I agree, yeah. Give him the Pale, it's just a Pale. Who cares?
I knew I could count on you. Don't hand me a mug of sheep's piss and call it Colovian brandy. These terms are still not acceptable.
Still not happy?
Let's hear it.
Never mind. I can see that these are the best terms we'll get from this council.
What?
So be it. The Empire at least puts the greater good above our own interests.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. Ulfric will allow Imperial troops to enter Winterhold. Kraldar will replace Coriel as Jarl. The Pale will be turned over to the Empire. Brynna Merilis will assume the Jarlship in Dawnstar. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. These terms blatantly favor the rebels. Everyone here knows that. But the Empire will accept them until the Dragon Menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Galmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan.
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
Okay.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
Ah, I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up.
Okay.
Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be.
So where would he then come?
He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call.
Okay, so what's his name?
Ah, indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Odahving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
Oh, everybody just got up at the same time. My question is, why would they have a table like this? Did they just conjure this up out of nothing, out of just some rocks that was living outside? Oh, that were living, that they had outside just to have this meeting? Or do they have meetings here on a regular basis? What do you think?
Truce accomplished. Well played, my friend. Now, let us go trap a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
There's one more thing. We know about Parthenax.
Okay, yeah, he's a dragon. And?
That's fine. We needed his help. Now we don't. And it's long past time for him to pay for his crimes. And he's not just any dragon. He was the right hand of Alduin. He committed atrocities so infamous they are still remembered thousands of years later. He needs to die. He deserves to die. And it falls to you to kill him. Until he's dead. Well, I'm sorry, but we would dishonor our oaths as Blades if we continue to help you.
Okay, let's see about Parthenax. I wonder if this is, because this is the quest that I installed. I don't want to kill Parthenax. Who in the right mind wants to kill Parthenax?
Make your choice, Dragonborn. You're either with us or against us.
Why does he need to die?
Here's the big picture. He helped Alduin enslave our ancestors. He may have betrayed Alduin in the end, but that makes him worse, not better. We can't afford to give Parthenax the opportunity to betray us in turn, and return to his old master.
Okay, who do we have to talk to? Give me any more help? Okay, I will then speak to them, and we will do that next time. But first...
You want to talk?
Any thoughts?
I'm wondering if I could ever grow an impressive beard.
Well, you could try.
What's next?
I don't know.